I used to say, what do you mean it's obscene to be dreaming? Now I understand fully that my end game's clear. Pulling and pushing trolleys, saving for Molly, working for a guy like the bat his hours and powers. Towers will block the sun, but there's none. Yeah, the sky makes the bricks look like freshly grown flowers. Sad taste on my tongue, oh this ain't fun. Yeah, some are born lucky whilst others die young. Superficial, I was cut in the middle. Can't explain the riddle with my feelings I'm crippled. Like that, just do yourself a favor. It's brought up in my nature to view without no paper. Superficial, I was cut in the middle. Can't explain the riddle with my medications tripled. Like that, just do yourself a favor. It's brought up in my nature to be without no paper. To the ground, I'm just about to put my hood down. Cause when you got what others want, they start to be a clown. And I'm no one to cause a scene and let the house dance. My show, my curtain call. Just talking gibberish, I'm full of shit and not to make out. The moment that I start swinging, you cons better watch out. No doubt I'm slightly deluded, that's what the doctor concluded. Right before I kicked the door and I made my way through like Judas.
Hello guys, welcome to this new video. Today I wanted to give you an update on the car for anyone who's seen the previous video of where I announced my Cyberpunk 2077 inspired car that I'm slowly building up. This is my 1984 Toyota Corolla AE86. It's a Corolla Levin. Two-door, so it has the notchback. Is it called notchback? I think so. And yeah, I've done quite a few upgrades ever since the last build update. A few of those I've showed in separate videos, and for some I might also still make a few separate videos. But yeah, in my initial video I made like a concept drawing. I'll insert it here of the ideas I had with that car. And I would say let's go over it, over the things that I've done, explain a little bit. And if you feel anything that you feel like interesting, you want to know anything about, let me know, then I can make a separate video about these parts, or I will do anyways. But you know, it might, if you're interested, just let me know, or if you have any questions that I can answer in the comments. So the first thing I want to show is the third revision of my intake headlights that I made, which are, I hope the sun is alright for showing everything. Yeah, I've made 3 versions with 3 different headlight modules or LED modules, and this is now the, I would say, final version that I'm pretty happy with its functionality and the looks and everything, because this one combines the headlight in here with obviously the adjustment, because what I've seen in other headlight makers, or headlight intake makers, they never give you, well, at least from what I've seen, never really give you any adjustment for the beam orientation, which in many countries is necessary for you to actually run those on the road. So maybe they're just hidden on the back or something, which you can't see on the product photos. But yeah, this was something that's very important for me, so I can actually adjust the height of the headlight and everything, because these are proper projectors which give you like a very clear line, like a break-off line for the light. And yeah, for these I made them modular. So this, as you can see, is the open intake version. It's just like a open cover which covers up the bolt holes and gives you also the possibility to attach on the back here. There's like a little lip, and if you want, what I might do is attach a like a fabric cloth, or even some like waterproof fabric, just to, you know, ensure for not so much water getting in here. And on the other side here, yes, please don't mention it, these bolts that I bought, they are not rust proof, so I got yeah, scammed a little bit, because I'm pretty sure the ad said they were stainless bolts. Turn out they were not. But yeah, this is the second style I made, which is just for you if you want to run it more daily friendly without the completely open intake. You can have these covers here. These louvers still let in enough air, calculated by their size, which even if you put this on this side, for example, and you directly connect your intake to it, even under full throttle, these will give you enough airflow to, yeah, not starve your engine. So that's, you can use that whenever. Because I'm also, yeah, offering these. If you want to have one, hit up the link in the description. I have them on my Etsy if you're interested. But yeah, let's open the hood, then I can show you a little bit more about the inside and how they look. Okay, here we go. These get mounted to the factory brackets, so they are compatible with both this style of bracket and this style of bracket, depending on which grill you have. Fortunately, I have two different ones, but yeah, they fit both styles, bolt onto the regular locations, because I wanted to have everything just as factory, and as I never really want to drill into the car. I don't really like that, because it makes things non-reversible, so I always try to make it fit factory-like. And as you can see, this is the outlet of, oh, you can't see it because it's not in focus. This is the outlet. If you wanted, you could connect directly a silicone hose to this and run it through a filter, which then goes into your intake. But for now, I've just have it push fresh air onto the filter. But that's why I might want to put a, yeah, some kind of rainproof mesh in front of it. And yeah, that's so much about the lights. I'm really happy with them. As I said, they took 3 revisions to get the final design, which I'm really happy with now. And yeah, the focus is really struggling with the light, I think. But let's get to the next mod, more lights. I picked up these Bosch fog lights up at my local up garage. And yeah, I'm really happy with them. If you're interested, I will insert a clip in here how to install these very easily without drilling into your car, because there's like a mount behind the bumper that you can use for a little aluminium bracket or steel bracket if you want. Okay, little cut in between to that video because I want to show you. I'm currently installing the fog lights, and the cool part is my bumper, like this car had a crash, as you can see here at some point with the previous owner. So these bumper brackets are totally out of whack. You can see this is all crooked. The whole car is crooked basically. But what we're going to use is this bolt down here. This bolt hole never lined up. So I never had a bolt in there. The bumper was kind of flimsy all the time. So what we're going to do is we're just going to pull it a little bit back. And don't put like one of these huge bolts in there, but we're actually just gonna put an it should be an M6 in there, not on the back. Take our slightly bent to shape bracket, which is like, I don't know, $3. Slide it in between here, all the way to the back, like this. Through this open slit on this side is also broken, but on the other side, which is not broken, it also worked, as you can see. So this will also work with your not broken bumper. Slide it in here, and then we can neatly line it up with these holes. Screw it in here. This will also clamp the bumper to this bracket, secure the whole bumper, and get our fog lights nice and mounted. Let's do it. So that's pretty nice. And yeah, I'm really happy. This is also one part that, wow, now we're really struggling with the focus, aren't we? Let's close the hood and then I'll talk a little bit more about those. Yeah, I'm really happy with them. They really bring across this like rally kind of cyberpunky look that I was going for. Also on my concept drawing, you could see I had planned to only do one, but yeah, I think yeah, I went back to a little bit of some more symmetrical look. So we're back to 2 fog lights. They're not wired up yet, so I've just bolted them on yesterday, so they will still need to be wired up. I think I'll throw them at some yellow LED bulbs in them. And yeah, that's so much about that. Let's check my little script that I have here. The next part I changed is the suspension. As you can see, the car is sitting at a different ride height compared to before. This is due to what I showed in my different suspension videos in between. We finally got Cusco short style front shocks with some helper springs to ensure a proper suspension setup that's driving really nicely. In the back we have Cusco adjustable short style shocks with like TRD or TRD copy springs. It's a bit stiff in the back, but that's good for the performance-oriented driving. For everyday driving on the road, it's a bit bumpy, but it's all right, drives good. And yeah, I'm really happy with the ride height, even though the car looks okay, fairly low on the arches. The funny part is it still has a very good, what do you call it, approach angle on the front and in the back, because just the rest of the car is so high compared to the fenders. Let's go do a shoe test. Shoe test. Passed. Barely get it in there. Okay. Front. Front's all right. But yeah, I'm really happy with the suspension. Everything's driving very nicely. And going to that part of the rally inspired mods on this car, I've had showed the mud flaps in my previous video already, but now I went ahead and put the tank guard back on. This back here, this aluminium plate, it's actually, if you look at it, it looks very heavy, but it's actually a lot lighter than I initially had remembered. It's basically just how thick it is, maybe 4 or 5 millimeters thick, maybe 3, hard to guess now. Aluminium like under panel which goes around the tank, and this came with the car from the previous owner. Since he raced this car in like amateur rallies and stuff, that's also where it got the roll cage from. Can you see it? Yeah, the roll cage. So I went ahead and put that back on because I think it matches the style of the car really well, and yeah, just gives the tank some protection. So that's back on. I think from the back it also looks kind of cool because it looks like a half kind of diffuser if you look at it, because of course on the left side there's the exhaust, but the middle part also has these little ribs on it. So yeah, I think I really like the look of it. So yeah, that's back on as well. After that, I went also ahead and did some work to the interior of the car, where I went ahead and firstly put a new steering wheel. I'm not sure if I showed that in one of my previous videos, but nice Rally 2-spoke Alcantara wheel. And matching to that, I finally went ahead and upholstered the door cards. They were like very ripped up in here, the leather, so they now match the door handles, which I did before. And then some of the work on in the interior here and there, I used some Alcantara, just like simple Alcantara tape kind of thing. So yeah, really happy with the interior coming together. Next, I also want to do something about the carpet because we have some sound deadening in here. I also went ahead and put some sound deadening in the doors. That made a huge difference. Let me insert a clip about that. Yeah, so you saw or heard the before and after. It's crazy. And yes, people are gonna say you made your car heavier. Yes, I know. It's 99% a everyday brings me to work driver, and the other percent is going to the toge and wherever. But until I get to a point where I would notice these few kilograms that I've added to the car with these mods, I have a long way to go to get there. So yeah, I think we don't need to worry about that for now. And yeah, I've also went ahead and installed an oil catch can. I can make a separate video about that because the car had some high idling issues, but I think I finally solved it. I think you saw it in my previous videos as well. I went ahead and calibrated the TPS, went ahead and replaced all the vacuum lines on the TVIS system, on the vacuum sensor, on everything, fuel pressure regulator. Everything is new lines, and yeah, finally I now capped off the vacuum port on the intake manifold for the what's it called? PCV system, and yeah, hooked that up to the oil catch can. So finally we're down to a nice idle. And yeah, I also wanted to say I have some other cool things planned for the car, because I think if you look at it now, I'm really happy with how the front is looking. You know, front looks really aggressive with the blacked out tail lights and the cool rally lights. But compared to that, the back looks a bit bland. You know, there's not much going on in the back. The wheels in the back are not so exciting. They might need some spacers. Apart from the tank cover on the back, there's not much going on. So I have the idea, and I will go ahead and start the design process on that. It's making a cool rear wing for the car. I want to try a different approach because, again, I don't want to bolt anything onto the car if possible, or drill anything into the car. So I will see how that goes. But I have a really cool idea how to realize a cool rear wing for it. And another problem I want to solve, which I will definitely cover in a video if I succeed with it, is addressing the hot summer sun here in Japan, because even already now it's April, the beginning of April, and you really start to have problems with when the car is sitting in the sun. The interior heats up so much that yeah, it's not really enjoyable. But I have a cool idea of like building a fan system. I think I've talked about that in some previous video already. I think in my camping video. If you can camp in the 86, if you're interested in that, I made a video about it. But yeah, I finally have a good concept of how I want to have this fan system work, and how I want this fan system to be powered in terms of like electricity, because I don't want to run it off the battery straight up. So, because it's, you know, I have a cool concept, because this fan is going to be supposed to be running when you park the car and the car is off and it's just standing there, like now, for example, or when you have it parked, you go to work, you park your car, you want to take it to lunch at 12, it's going to be really hot. So that's in these few hours in between, I want it to be cooled, at least slightly. So yeah, I will work on that a bit more. I ordered the first fan already to do that. And it's also going to be a very cheap upgrade if you are having the same problem or you live in a similar climate. This could be interesting for you as well. So stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for the rear wing. I will start on that, I think, soon-ish. And yeah, with that, I would say thank you for watching as always. I hope you're excited about the progress on the car. At least I am very, at least compared to the previous video. Let me put a little bit before and after in here now with the car from my last video and the car right now. I think it's really coming along slowly but surely. Everything DIY, everything self-made. So that's what I'm really excited about. And yeah, if you enjoyed it, give it a like. If not, then don't. And I hope I'll see you in the next video. Bye. I will see you in the next video. Maybe. Bye. See you. Bye-bye.